Now hovering 10,000 investors, as you're no doubt aware, reacting to that jobs report, the disappointing numbers, and that worsening debt crisis abroad, as Lori and Don were just talking about. Scott Meinert is chief strategist at Guggenheim Partners. He previously worked as managing director at Morgan Stanley and at Credit Suisse. He oversaw fixed income credit trading, in the U.S., Europe, and Asia. Scott joins us from Los Angeles. Scott, welcome back to Bloomberg News. Always good to have you on.
It's nice to be here.
Scott, talk to me about what we're seeing on Wall Street first off today, with that Dow dipping below and then rising back up again over 10,000. Is this mainly due to that jobs report that we heard today?
Well, we came into the jobs report with the news coming out of Europe with rumors about Hungary and Société Générale. And then, of course, the job report number came out, and it was a lot more disappointing than people had been expecting. So this is a time of high uncertainty, and the market doesn't like uncertainty.
Right. And, Scott, would you say investors are just on edge right now? I mean, we're seeing this drastic sell-off, and people are piling into bonds here. You know, we got a little news from Hungary, which is a small, right, by comparison, economy. The jobs report, which was a disappointment, but it seemed like, is this just the excuse for people who are already on frayed nerves to just overreact?
Well, you know, it's sort of interesting. Every time I listen to a show on television, it seems that people are trying to find the reason to buy. And every time we go down, we get this sort of dead cat bounce occurring, where we get a 1 or 2 day rally. But the major trend is reasserting itself. And the reason I think that's happening is because the fundamental problems in Europe have not been addressed.
Yeah.
And I think that people understand that something more severe is probably coming down the road.
Scott, we have about 40 seconds left. In the short term, are we going to see a bounce, and is there going to be some volatility associated with that?
Well, yeah, I think we may have seen the bounce. I think volatility is going to increase over the course of the next few months. And as I've said before, volatility can be your friend. There are a lot of great strategies in buy right or in put right strategies to take advantage of it. But
Scott,
for the time being, I think we're lower.
How much of this concern in this market activity is going to continue to weigh on the euro? Where do you see the floor euro dollar? It's at 119 right now.
We need to get back below purchase power parity, which is everybody is saying is 110. I think the floor is somewhere below parity, and I wouldn't be surprised if we tested 85 again.
Right.
Scott Meinert, thanks again. Appreciate the time.
Thanks.